Coming up moments from now, the venue in the heart of downtown New York City. The Pacers taking on the Knicks. For the Pacers, a loss in their opening game. They're laser focused now on winning that first one tonight. Knicks, Pacers, tip-off just moments away.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In a world where you never defeat you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy to say, so they say. Be a good boy, Johnny. Don't you ever play with? So they say, so they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you. So they say.
TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Wednesday, they kick off a road trip in Miami, where they'll take on the Heat.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Ivica Zubac's out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, they've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And it's the Pacers to start out. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, you have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul charged to.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
Brunson, no good on the free throw. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Nice shot by Walker.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Indiana with a rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Last go-around, they lost the regular season series to this team, but beat them in the playoffs.
I think this could go either way. I mean, they've had the upper hand most recently, but you play the games because you don't know how it's going to play out.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Walker. Siakam, right side. Zubac with a screen on Hart to the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bridges outside. Got a piece of it. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. The Pacers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Outside Nesmith. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Timeout. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. He's checked in for Indiana. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Second, the Knicks.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Nesmith.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Zubac's shot is off.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Nails it from 3. Brunson's got 5 now.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Now here's Bridges. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Alvarado with it. Siakam covering. Alvarado, the pass to Hart. Towns, a screen on McConnell. Kicks it out, Towns. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Zubac. Indiana leading by 3. And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Hey, Brian. The story right now is the Washington Wizards making some early season roster adjustments. Their fans are going to be excited with this deal because Trae Young has a flair for the dramatic. He makes impossible shots, highlight reel passes. His confidence never wavers. And I'm told he really believes he's going to be able to succeed moving forward. And that truly rubs off on his teammates.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. Now here's Zubac. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
Outside Brunson. Back to Hart. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Pacers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. McConnell finds Siakam. Zubac with a screen on Hart. Hart against Siakam. Up top, Zubac. 4 on the clock. Walker for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Oh, there's the alley. And it's powered home by Towns.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Indiana trailing here. There's 48 seconds left now in the first quarter. And a deep run for the Pacers in last season's playoffs, Clark.
A very impressive run, BA, and even though it didn't end the way they wanted it to, you've got to factor in the experience they got is something to build on. And you look at the nucleus of this club, I mean, they've got a great combination of youth and experience and potential. So I would think the trend continues north going forward.
The first one falls. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Walker.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to single.
Obi Toppin, first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line. Unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And he drops it first. Indiana making a switch here. Jones is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
To the paint.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Zubac drops them both. New York trailing. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, Bridges. Buries it down low.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
New York ball.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
One second left. The shot, no good. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Knicks out in front, leading by a point. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. It's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And New York has possession. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Shepard is out there with Toppin. Then there's Ivica Zubats. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to McConnell. Toppin with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Toppin passes to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Zubats with a screen on Clarkson. Tipped. And it's in there. Clarkson's got his first points of the night.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Pass to Jones. Inside. Here's McConnell. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, BA. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Now here's Jones. He's scoreless. Lets a floater go, and it's finished off by McConnell as he lays it in.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Robinson. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And Toppin pulls it down.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Here's Zubats. Robinson defending. Zubats' shot is off. The Knicks with the lead. Clarkson outside. Let's go with a 3. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were, too.
Yeah, and, you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Changes here for New York. Towns comes in for Robinson, and it's OG Anunoby in for McBride. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Jones. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Nembhard outside. Pass to Toppin. And it's blocked. Towns passes to Clarkson. Now Anunoby. Towns with the ball. Anunoby with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Now here's Nembhard, trailing by 4. Pass to McConnell. Now Neesmith. 6 to shoot, down low. Zubats against Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Towns! And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. McConnell left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McConnell's got 6 in the quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to review the game plan.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show up for our best move. Let's go! Let's see it! Oh, that's nice. Dance lessons.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Alvarado. The Pacers also with a sub. Siakam, he's checked in for Zubats. A minute 53 left in the first half. Back to Anunoby. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. And we have to take another look at that block.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And there's a minute 45 left in the second period. Here's Brunson outside. New York again can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Anunoby. Towns on a screen from deep. And Anunoby gets the 3. Anunoby's got his second bucket on the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Nesmith. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Brunson inside with the finish.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Nembhard outside. Back to McConnell. McConnell with a screen on Robinson. Here's Siakam. Pass to McConnell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson, and it's Bridges in for Clarkson. The Pacers also with a sub. Zubats is checked in. And so McConnell nails them both. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Brunson. He had 40 points in the win against the Celtics in Boston. Towns has the screen on McConnell. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
He does not lack the confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. New York out in front. They're up by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum! They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a big round of applause for the participants.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Looking at the Knicks, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in their first matchup, played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Knicks.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Pacers trail by 5. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Zubac with a screen on Brunson. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. Bridges misses. Now Nembhard. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. He shoots. Another one falls for Indiana. New York has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Left side Brunson. Shot on the wing. And the jumper is on the mark. Brunson's got 12.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Siakam outside. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Walker. Siakam looking it over. Walker sets a screen. Siakam against Hart. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks City Dashers.
Let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Knicks, second.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Deflects the pass. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. You know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half. Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Siakam gets the bucket.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. Jalen Brunson playing big right now. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Anunoby against Siakam. Up top, Walker. He's got 5. And here's Hart. Pass to Towns. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it.
First an assist, and nobody shot the ball better. The roster featured a number of knockdown shooters. The offense was tailored perfectly to their skills. Just incredible efficiency.
And putting up the most points in the league. They were the offense that no one wanted to face. Alvarado's checked in for New York. The Pacers also with a sub. McConnell's checked in. Siakam outside. They set the screen. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Siakam's got 8 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Bridges. Here's Brunson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Now here's Siakam. Give him 8. With the drive.
I like whenever Siakam is going at the defense because it makes them compromise like right there.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That's good from Siakam. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Now here's Neesmith. He's got 5. Here's McConnell. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. New York, again, can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Siakam, pass to Walker. Here's McConnell. 1:25 left to play in the third quarter. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Towns. Bridges has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for New York. Robinson comes in for Towns. And Clarkson subbed in for Hart. Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. Jones comes in for Walker. Now here's Zubac. 10 points for him. Now here's McConnell. Defense is right there. Zubac with a screen on Bridges. 5 to shoot. Zubac inside. Robinson defending. Oh, misses the dunk. Zubac with the steal. Here's Jones. And he takes that one up and powers it through. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Bridges. Now Alvarado. 5 on the clock. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Siakam with it to the middle. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Indiana ahead, leading by a point. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about who's more physical. You got to beat them early. Defensive possession. These guys are going to wear down, but we got to make them wear down.
And Coach Carlisle imploring his guys to up the aggressiveness on defense.
Preaching physicality. When you play for Coach Carlisle, you got to bring energy.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the floor for Indiana, we've got Nesmith. Andrew Nembhard is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Toppin, and it's Huff in at the 5.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
That one's no good.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
Pass to Clarkson. Towns down low. Nesmith covering. And here's Alvarado. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And here are the Pacers now. The lead is 2. McConnell passes to Nesmith. Inside. Toppin inside. Towns on him. Toppin's shot is off. And the Knicks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Clarkson passes to Anunoby. Indiana with a rebound. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Outside for McConnell. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Assisted by Aaron Nesmith.
Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Anunoby. Fires at the elbow. Up pulls it in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's McConnell. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Hey fans, we want to get loud, and we've got the perfect team to handle. Your Knicks Cemetery Squad. Get loud, fans. On the court is your hot squad. T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise, and we'll send one your way.
Checked in for Indiana. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. It's Hart on the wing. Neesmith covering. Hart passes to Alvarado. Anunoby against Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot. And again, the Knicks missing.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Here's McConnell. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Alvarado. Clarkson outside. New York, no good that time either.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Now here's Neesmith. Toppin outside. Toppin, a screen on Hart. There's Neesmith with a 3. Connects from downtown. And it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Towns passes to Anunoby. To snap the cold streak. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Counted, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Pacers leading by 6. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Siakam. There's Neesmith with a 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 5th assist in this one. With the step back. Here's Brunson. And he converts the layup.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Now here's Neesmith. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Back to Brunson. Indiana with a rebound. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Brunson up top. He's guarded by Nembhard.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
Second team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him with an 8.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Walker passes to Nembhard. Down low. Here's Siakam. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
All right, fans, it's dance stand time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Bring those moves.
Here's Brunson. And again, the Knicks missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Walker. Here's Siakam. And there's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And it's New York with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Right side, Anunoby. Great D that time from Zubac. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Pacers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so this win marks their first victory.
The chess match between these coaches just getting started. They face off 3 times, so we'll see how they both adjust when they meet later in the year against the Knicks.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Ivica Zubac.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
58-52. New York foul. Mikal Bridges. Second personal foul.
Here's Nembhard. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Knicks foul. Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. Third team foul. Andrew Nembhard at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by New York. They're behind by 8. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Give a big round of applause to your Knicks City Dancers.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, he buried the three! And here's Indiana now. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and they go to the intentional foul.
55. New York foul. Jalen Brunson. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Andrew Nembhard at the line. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
So Indiana wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up. Such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Ivica Zubac.